this is River, and I'm going to do one lesson a day from A Course in Miracles, and today I'm starting with lesson 1. Before I get started, I want to read a little something from the introduction. There's a 1.5 page introduction, and I'm just going to read a couple parts that jump out at me. An untrained mind can accomplish nothing. It is the purpose of this workbook to train your mind to think along the lines the text sets forth. It goes on to say later that the purpose is to train your mind in a systematic way to a different perception of everyone and everything in the world. The exercises are planned to help you generalize the lessons so that you will understand that each of them is equally applicable to everyone and everything you see. So when I go through and do the lessons, I'm going to speak about, they give examples in the book. I'm going to give examples from my perspective of what I'm looking at, just as you're to apply it to what you're looking at least in the early lessons. So lesson 1, part 1, lesson 1. Nothing I see in this room, and in parentheses, on this street, from this window, in this place, means anything. So nothing I see in this room means anything. Now look slowly around you and practice applying this idea very specifically to whatever you see. This leaf does not mean anything. That tree does not mean anything. That stick does not mean anything. The ant does not mean anything. This hand does not mean anything. This foot does not mean anything. This water bottle does not mean anything. Then look farther away from your immediate area and apply the idea to a wider range. The stream does not mean anything. The road does not mean anything. The really tall trees up the hill do not mean anything. The sky does not mean anything. The sun does not mean anything. The ferns in the distance do not mean anything. Notice that these statements are not arranged in any order and make no allowance for differences in the kinds of things to which they are applied. That is the purpose of the exercise. The statement should merely be applied to anything you see. As you practice the idea for the day, use it totally indiscriminately. Do not attempt to apply it to everything you see, for these exercises should not become ritualistic. Only be sure that nothing you see is specifically excluded. One thing is like another as far as the application of the idea is concerned. Each of the first 3 lessons should not be done more than twice a day each, preferably morning and evening, nor should they be attempted for more than a minute or so, unless that entails a sense of hurry. So don't shorten the lesson to a minute if you feel like you're rushing. A comfortable sense of leisure is essential. So again, the message for today is, nothing I see in this room means anything. Nothing I see in the woods means anything. Nothing I see near the street means anything. And that is concluding lesson 1. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you a wonderful, beautiful day. Take care.